Okay, I think we're really gonna make some progress on this car today. Our goal was to paint it. I don't know if we're gonna make that today. We're touching up final wet sanding, and we've got a few, like the trunk lock mechanism needs to be removed still. We've got the door handles out, the locks out of the doors, the windshield wipers off. We're doing pretty good. We're gonna try to paint it today, but it might be tomorrow. Either way, progress. All right, the Nova's out, and it's time to soap her down and get all of the excess junk off from wet sanding it so that we can get it all clean and prepped to be taped off and into paint. We got the car clean, then I had to scoot out of town for a job. Aaron, look, he got the whole thing taped off because there is nobody more awesome than Aaron. He just laid the guide coat on the hood, and then we're gonna wet sand it. He has already sprayed the door jambs and the trunk. Nice. Aaron, you're awesome, babe.
Yeah.
Dude. Here's the trunk.
We'll get the wax and grease remover
Yeah.
and clean this real good. Get us ready to cut this part in.
I'm gonna be sure we've got a good surface to paint, and then do the wax and grease remover, and it'll be, get away from me, mosquito. Get out of here. I smacked him and he flew away. We have painted a handful of cars in our time of building stuff together. And Aaron was just saying, I think I want you to lay the clear because I think I lay it too heavy, and because sometimes he gets runs. Well, it's intimidating.
Just a little bit.
It is.
I mean, the thing is, if you lay it too thin, it's going to get orange peel in it. Lay it too thick, it's going to get runs. Either one have to be sanded. I think generally Emily's a little more patient than I am, and so I freaking mess it up most of the time. I think you do more passes before it's totally cured, so it bonds together. You may have orange peel, but you go over with your next coat, and then that kind of fills in the gaps.
Makes it glassy.
And ultimately, you know, clear coat has a tendency to want to settle anyways and kind of gel into one solid shell.
You don't think it's that thick, but then you look back.
And that's my problem. I lay it down like normal paint, and with normal paint, if you've got like orange peel or anything like that, it doesn't go away. But I forget in the moment when I'm high on paint.
That's what the respirator's for, babe.
Yeah, but it only does so much. But I see the orange peel and I just put another coat on, and it ended up sagging, and that's a shit ton of work.
Yeah, it is.
You have to nib it out and then 2000 grit it and then polish it, and that's not much fun. So
No.
I think maybe Emily's gonna shoot it down. I may put the base coat on and she does the clear. We'll see. Flying Sparks paint booth.
Here we are, all of a sudden. Our shop's our paint booth. Kinda ghetto, but that's okay. So Aaron has now decided that he wants me to paint the whole car. He started liking the idea of me messing it up instead of him.
So I learned this from a flight instructor of mine. It was a chick, and she was really good.
What was the lesson?
Well, she was good at flying. I mean, I don't know anything else. Come on now.
No, I mean, like, what did she teach you, babe?
Hell. So, guys have a tendency to force things to happen. Women have a tendency to finesse them to happen. And it just all is smoother and much more emphasis on perfection.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I like it. I'm going with that.
Plus, I've bought a 12-pack, so I'm going to go drink some beer.
I might be interested in our air compressor setup.
Yeah. So this is pretty basic, Cobalt. So we're talking Lowe's. There's a 60-gallon I don't know what horse it is. Okay, we're 60 gallon, 3.7 horsepower, 155 psi. We've got one little filter here. Most painters would have a very sophisticated system, but this is adequate for what we're doing because we just drained the tank earlier. And then on our gun over here, let's go look. These things are amazing. This is a silicone filter basically that takes out all of the oil or the water in the system. And so far, works good. We painted, I don't know, 4 or 5 cars with it.
Mm-hmm.
Not this particular one, but that style.
Not this filter, but one of these filters.
And they work great. So you can paint your car with this. This is very budget stuff.
And this lid
is custom.
So I've had really bad luck with the caps that come with the guns dripping on the car. But I've learned that just the rubber glove, if you put them on there, as the paint goes down, they will just suck into the can. You have no spillage, which is pretty friggin' nice.
All right, let's paint a car. Midway through coats, it's looking pretty good. It's all one color. It's a new day. So last night I got, I don't know how many coats, Aaron? 5, you think?
Yeah, probably 5 thin coats.
So the plan today is to lay a little more base coat and get those beautiful layers of clear on. The time has come. It's time to lay clear. Now, Aaron was just doing some touch-up. Hey, I'm talking to the camera.
It's toxic in here.
It is a little stinky, but I think I'll survive. Aaron was just doing some touch-up. Actually, I still need to spray the trunk lid, deck lid, and the hood with base coat. And then it will be time to clear. So, dude, this is pretty intense. And while I'm putting my respirator on, he grabs the gun and steals my job. Clear is going on. How's it laying, babe?
Pretty good. It's a lot thinner than the clear I'm used to. So we're going to have to be careful to not make it run.
Okay.
It's time for you to take over.
Alrighty. Okay, it's the next morning. Last night we sprayed clear, and honestly, it was a rough go. We only sprayed one coat of clear because as we started spraying, it became apparent that we were seeing inconsistencies in the blue. We bought really good clear for this car, so it's going on a lot different than we've felt clear go on in the past. And there are lines, we can't tell if it's the base coat or if it's the clear where it's going on heavier. We walked away from it last night. We were just like, it was late, we were tired, we were frustrated. So that evening was super disappointing, and we may have to do a lot of stuff over again. We don't know yet. What a weekend this has been. Last you guys saw, we were in the shop and it just laid some clear on the Nova, and yeah, it did not turn out well.
So we think what happened is our shop has a tendency to be kind of dark. And so I think maybe we just didn't have enough lights. It was late in the evening, it was dark outside. And so we're gonna go buy some more lights, move the car to the middle of the shop so we're not like pressed up against the wall. And then we're gonna respray it with the base coat. And I think it'll lay on a lot more even then.
Fingers crossed. Right now we're in Betty Boop the Bronco.
She's good.
And she's very sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna post this up and we will update you on the progress of the Nova. Check you later.